Hey guys, my name is Raf, and today, all the way from the other side of the world, we have here, well, through the power of the internet, a man with the coolest voice. Give it up for Psyniac!
Oh, no. Thank you. Yeah, I'm pretty great.
And he's gonna help me list, what?
6 of those hilarious games ever created.
Exactly, and when you're done, make sure to check out his channel because we made an awesome review on Donkey Kong Country. So here you go. Number 1, Conkers Bad Fur Day. Now this is a game that was originally intended to be a family game but quickly became a mature title, putting together adult humor with a cartoony looking style. You play a squirrel that wakes up in a weird land after drinking so much alcohol the night before that he passed out. Conkers Bad Fur Day is not a game you see every day. It makes fun of tons of movies including The Matrix, Jaws, Saving Private Ryan, The Gladiator, just to name a few, and it also introduces a variety of creative characters that range all the way from an opera singing poop to a Grim Reaper that's about the size of a squirrel. With so much creativity in one game, Conkers Bad Fur Day not only makes one of the funniest games ever, but also one of the best games ever made.
Number 2. Stubbs the Zombie in Rebel Without a Pulse. Stubbs the Zombie in Rebel Without a Pulse is a rare and overlooked Xbox game that casts players in the role of a brain-munching shambling corpse on a mission to create an army and meet the woman of his dreams. Yes, really. Stubbs is set in 1950s America in the city of Punch Bowl, which has progressed its technology ahead of the rest of the world and resembles their view of the 21st century. As you can tell, things are already off to a silly start, but it only gets more ridiculous with oblivious tour guide robots that don't realise Stubbs is a member of the Walking Dead, our zombified hero suddenly realising he hasn't urinated in a decade and relieving himself in the town's water supply, and nothing is more beautiful than the sight of a zombie riding a sheep. For more on Stubbs the Zombie, you can watch my full review of it here. Shameless plug.
Number 3, the Earthworm Jim franchise. Earthworm Jim is a franchise that no matter how many times you play, you'll always find those crazy random things that will make you laugh. The games are a perfect example of random at its best. From the main character, a worm that controls a suit, to the villain who is a crow inside of a spacesuit, you will not find the stuff you see in these games anywhere else. You even have a cute little dog friend that if it gets mad, he'll turn into a beast and take it on you by tearing you apart.
Number 4. Grand Theft Auto Vice City. In our review of Donkey Kong Country, Raf and I talked about the sheer amount of character in it, and whilst it's a completely different kind of game, the same can be said for the majority of Grand Theft Auto titles. If I have to pick a favourite though, it's always going to be Vice City. It's practically bursting with personality and humour, from the endless parodies of American culture to the hours upon hours of fake commercials and interviews on the radio, and hell, even when you open the box, the game's manual is written more like a fake guide to the city. Plus, the cast in the game is insane. Danny Trejo, Dennis Hopper, Louis Guzman, Danny Dyer, and even Burt freaking Reynolds, all delivering fantastic and oftentimes totally ridiculous dialogue.
Number 5, Deadpool. The game follows the story of one of Marvel's funniest characters, Deadpool, where he sets off on a mission to create a video game. The most awesome video game ever, as he calls it. With so many good jokes in the game, it makes it easy to love the character even if you don't know who he is. Which, if that's the case, you've probably been living under a rock or something. Anyways, not only will you find good jokes and crude humor every 2 seconds, but you will also encounter some of the X-Men including Wolverine, Rogue, Psylocke, and Domino, which, when they interact with Deadpool, is just hilarious to watch.
Number 6. The Stanley Parable. As soon as Raf suggested to me we do a list of funny games, I jumped to the chance, mostly because the Stanley Parable is not a game that would be easy to review on my channel, but it's one that I really wanted to talk about. Players take the role of the protagonist Stanley, who is guided through his empty office building by a narrator. You can do as you're told and finish the story how it's written, or you can go off the beaten path as the narrator pleads with you or takes direct action to stop you. It only takes an hour to play, but there's a host of different endings to find that range from mocking famous titles or providing commentary on the nature of narrative in gaming. Its style of humour is very clever, pretty meta, and it has some of the most unique achievements I've ever seen in a game, such as go outside, don't play the Stanley Parable for 5 years. Definitely an oddity, but definitely worth experiencing, if not just for the narrator's gut-busting descent into madness.
And there you have it. Let me know what games you find hilarious, and if you like this video, please like, and if you haven't subscribed, I post videos every Monday on anything that has to do with video games. And for Psy,
I also post a video every single week on Monday, but they also go out on BitCultures a little bit early on the Friday, so make sure you head over to bitcultures.com to check out all of our content and follow them on social media.
Thanks for watching, and
have a good week, guys.